Seems like the ladies of Real Housewives of Potomac are already on their first cast trip, according to TV Deeds. And where are they off to? Well, Charlotte, North Carolina, wherever that is. Anyways, let's see what the ladies are up to. And if you guys enjoy discussions on the housewives, our favorite Bravo labs, and so much more in pop culture, definitely subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And let's see what the ladies of Potomac are up to. Okay, we know when it comes to Potomac, they don't get a lot of love from the network. It seems like the heyday of Potomac, it kind of ended with Monique, and since then they are just getting like bottom of the barrel trips, like that cast trip. Ashley, I think she was in charge of. Was it in Texas? And then it was like some chicken shit crap, which was last season, and they spent literally like 3 or 4 episodes on it. What was the reason? What was the reason? Like, what a waste of screen time. Let's take a look at some of the comments and discussions around this trip to Charlotte. Okay, guys, I am trying something new here, so bear with me if in case it doesn't look all right. But this is what TV Deets has posted, and let's just go through some of the comments. Maybe they can go to Corey's gym. I'm gonna assume this is Corey from, Kim and Corey. Who is texting me? Like, hello, we got to talk about Potomac. Another low budget trip. I'm still traumatized by Austin. I literally just mentioned the Texas trip planned by Darby, which was horrendous. The budget is low, I see. They go to the most boring places. Look, guys, you don't have to live in the United States to know that some of the places the ladies of Potomac go to are just sad. Very, very sad. Now, this person said, okay, this is Mia's turn to host a trip in her former city. Because we know Mia be lying, Mia be flying. She's been like all over the United States, and somehow she's like bi-coastal, tri-coastal, even though she's like in the DMV area. Um, bet not, and they bet not be there for 10 episodes. Ugh, I agree. Not even, okay, this one, not even the network takes them seriously. Honestly, guys, at this point, I think they are on their last leg, their Potomac for sure. Now, besides the trip, let's see what else these ladies are up to. Oh my God, we still have Ashley and Giselle doing the most. These damn TikToks that Ashley does. Now, we can call her a failed sugar baby, but at the end of the day, she technically did bag Michael Darby, who has land in Africa, does business in Africa, whatever that means. And Michael does very well. At the end of the day, we do make fun of him, but Michael Darby, like he is legit. Like he is a legit businessman, unlike Simon Gabadia. But that's a topic for another day. Anyways, these two are still doing the TikTok dances. No rhythm. There is no rhythm in the room. I don't know why Ashley is back. It's like, is there no one else in Potomac that is willing to film? Also, side note, if we get rid of Potomac, can we bring back the Real Housewives of DC? Oh my God, that cast, it almost feels like that show wasn't real. What what we would do to get that back, I think that would be an amazing franchise to have back. Anyways, Giselle, Ashley, they're doing their TikTok dances. When it comes to Giselle, I did see that her twins, they graduated high school. And, guys, we make fun of Giselle all the time. But at the end of the day, the best thing about Giselle are her 3 daughters. And my goodness, those 3 daughters keep her in check and humble her real quick. Now, we also have Dr. Wendy Osefo. It is her 40th birthday today. So happy birthday, Dr. Wendy. You better put some respect on her name, and it is Dr. Wendy Osefo. Okay, I'm going to say this, guys, and I mean it in the best way possible. I actually cannot believe Dr. Wendy is only 40 years old. because all of her all the things she's done in her life when it comes to academics and her commentary, her being a professor, Professor Wendy, all of that stuff that she has done, I actually can't believe she's only 40. I feel like with all that she's done and her 4 degrees, obviously, in my head, her academia precedes her. Usually it's people's reputation. And, when people say, oh, your reputation precedes you, it's usually not in the best light. But in the case of Dr. Wendy, her academia, all her success, it precedes her in the best way possible. And in a way, in my head, it almost ages her. But no, she's only 40. And side note, not to put down the kids on Vanderpump Rules, but at the end of the day, we have folks on Vanderpump Rules and The Valley who are giving adulting a try, or I don't know whatever that saying, that line is on The Valley. The folks on Vanderpump Rules and The Valley are pretty much in their late 30s, 40s, early 40s. It seems like the age range. And those kids over there are taking a shot at being adults, whatever that line is. And then here we have Wendy with like 3 kids, 4 degrees, a loving husband, a beautiful home. And it just goes to show you, after 30, you start to look around and it's like, whoa, there's some folks who are, properly adulting, is what it feels like. And then there's people who still have to catch up to certain milestones. Not that it's a competition, but just seeing Dr. Wendy, well done. She's done, amazing work. Now, when it comes to some of the other ladies, Sheena, what are you doing here? Why do I have the cast of Vanderpump Rules? Let's see. My images are all messed up. There we go. When it comes to some of the other ladies, was it last week or the week before when they started filming? Apparently, um, Karen had an event the same night Giselle and Ashley had an event. And Mia, plus the 2 new girls on Potomac, were like, okay, we will go to Karen's event first. I don't know, maybe they thought they would stick around for half of it, and then we will go to Giselle's event. I guess they went to Giselle's event a little too late. And so Giselle kicked out Wendy and the 2 other girls. Is Giselle going to be on her own island this season without Robin? We shall see. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, we have Wendy Osefo. Candace left on her, own volition. So good for her. Wendy, I could see her being friendly with Mia, but that altercation, I really didn't like it. I thought what happened between Wendy and Mia 2 seasons ago was pretty awful. But hopefully these two can, come to a good place and truly be okay with each other. Obviously, Mia has a lot going on, so I'm sure her storyline will take a good chunk of the season. Giselle, besides those 3 daughters who we adore seeing on screen, she better come up with a new man that's like her real man, and he better show up at the reunion because she comes up with a new man every season, and then there's no one behind her. It's like all for show. Karen Huger, of course, she had that DUI while they weren't filming, and she said she was sad about Mother's Day. Well, that DUI, I believe, happened in March, and like they're filming now. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the ladies bring up Karen's DUI. And then we got Ashley Darby. I don't know. Ladies, I just want to say something. The only interesting thing about Ashley Darby, of course, are her 2 beautiful kids and anything related to Michael Darby. And what I was going to say is if a man asks you to massage his feet, and I'm enunciating for a reason, run the other way. It does not matter where you are in life. Nothing in life is that bad. Run the other way. You know what? We're going to end it here with the Real Housewives of Potomac. They're on their first cast trip. It's to I don't know where. I hope they don't spend too much time. I hope they don't spend like 3, 4 episodes in North Carolina. No shade to North Carolina, but come on, we got to see some more interesting places for the ladies of Potomac. And yeah, I kind of hope not too much is revealed prior to the season airing. Like, let's just kind of keep it wrapped up. And hopefully, it's an interesting season of filming. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy Housewives content and just, some good tea on your fave Bravo loves, subscribe, notifications, turn it on, and I will catch you later.